Hey guys, guess what? I'm back! Hi! Anyways, today we're actually going to be doing math instead of science. Is that okay with y'all? My favorite subject, along with science. Math and science are definitely my favorite. Anyway, we've been working on area in math, and sometimes it gets kind of complicated, especially when we have shapes like this. I mean, look at this. That's a lot of squares to count. Do I really want to take my time and count all of those squares? Or is there a way I could break it apart? Well, if I look at it, I can see that this right here, if I were to cut it on that line, voila! I have two quadrilaterals, and then I can multiply and figure it out. So let's find out the area of this one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well the area is 5 times 8, so that's 40. 40 square units. Well, and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's 5 times 4, so that's 20. Well, remember I took the shapes apart, so I have to put them back together. So 40 plus 20. 1 is 0 and 0 is 0 and 4 and 2 is 6. So 60 square units is this whole shape, meaning if I put it all back together like I did, like it was before, just like that. That's really 60 square units. Pretty cool, huh? So instead of trying to sit in there figuring it all out, I could just break it into two quadrilaterals and figure out this area that way. Well, what if I get something a little more complicated like this? I don't have any grids, so I don't know where to divide it. So I have to figure it out on my own. Well, what I can do is decide to break it apart in a certain area. Say right here. That looks like a good spot. That'll make two quadrilaterals. I can do this one and this one. So I know this one is 12 by 8. Let's write that down. 12 times 8. Because this side is 12 and this side is 8. I mean, this side would be 12 and this side would be 8. Well, let me think about that. On this quadrilateral, I know this one is 5. And I know this part of this line, this big line, see this big line right here? Let's color that line. See that line right there? That whole thing is 15. Well, this part is 8. Just that part right here is 8 feet. So if that part is 8 feet, what is this part? Well, if the whole thing is 15, if the whole thing is 15 feet and that part is 8, then what is this part? Did you say 7? Yeah, it's 7 feet. So now I know this side is 7, this side is 7, this side is 5, and this little line is 5. So this one must be 7 times 5. So this box is 12 times 8. That's 96. And this box is 7 times 5. And that is 35. Well, I want to know the total area of the whole shape. So what do I have to do? Total. Total usually means I'm going to add. You're right. So I've got to take my total area from the big quadrilateral and my area from the small quadrilateral and add them up. So that's 96 plus 35. 6 plus 5 is 11. Put down my 1, carry my other one, circle it up so I don't forget it. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Put down my 3, carry my 1, circle it up so don't forget it, and bring it down. So that's 131 feet squared for the area inside my big old L-shaped rectangle here. So in other words, what that's saying is if I erase all this mumbo jumbo that I have here, and I delete all these extra lines that I don't really need anymore, and let's delete that too. The area of this whole thing right here, this shape right here, is 131 feet squared. You think you can do that? I think you can figure it out. Good luck. Listen to your teacher and she'll give you some extra tips on how to solve today. Have fun!